How we doing on this Thursday, Vol Nation? This is Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel coming at you with Tennessee baseball. More portal talk. Yesterday kind of let the day unfold. 3 exits happened. I put out an update yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon, just kind of talk about where we were at. We'd had the departures up to that point. We've had names come and go. There was a little more clarity yesterday as, of course, 3 more guys did enter the portal for Tennessee yesterday. But Pete Nakos on 3 put out a link or an article last night talking about some targets. And pretty interesting here as well. What we're getting ready to get into. But make sure you hit the like, the share, the subscribe. Really appreciate all your support here along the way. To subscribe, it is free. It does not cost anything on that. So we'll start with the 3 exits. First of all, I can't say surprised on it, but still a couple of them I had kind of factored in for next year as Andrew Behnke, Austin Breedlove, Bo Revord all hit the portal. Revord, he's listed as a pitcher, outfielder, was a true freshman, Jefferson County. This past season didn't play, so he has entered the portal. And I'd seen 2. Where did I see? He's playing for Bristol in the Appalachian League this summer. So best of luck to him on finding a new home for him. I've talked about it for next year as well. I mean, if we're looking at pitchers returning with Dylan Loy leaving, to me that really gives Andrew Behnke, I thought, maybe a big opportunity. But, you know, with these rosters having to cut down, with really you've got to have all quality at this point. With 34-man roster, you may potentially need every guy next season. You may potentially need every guy along the way because you're going to have to carry a number of pitchers. And obviously you're going to have to carry, you know, in addition to your starting 9 in the lineup, you're going to have backups as well. So you pretty much have to hit on every guy that's on there. And I don't know how much you can afford the developmental process at this point. Behnke's a guy 2 years ago, national championship year. He had some big outings. He had some big moments for that Tennessee team. This season, it just never seemed to work out for him, and I hate it. Again, you know, appreciate the fact what he did 2 years ago on it. Wish him the best moving forward as well. Hope he finds a place where he can kind of get back going again. And then Austin Breedlove, he did some good things this year as well. It really came down to at the end of the year, those midweek games. It was Michael Sherman, Austin Breedlove, and then whoever they mixed in with them at the end. And then you saw Breedlove a little bit toward the end on the weekends, and then we didn't see him at all in the postseason. But unless I'm forgetting sometime in the regionals that we saw him, but I'm off the top of my head, I don't remember him playing in the regional. But, you know, he's another one. Best of luck to him moving forward. The last I'd seen, he was supposed to play in the Cape Cod League because I'd seen it was like him, Sherman, Ariel, and Tigua all on the same team. When I was looking yesterday, I don't see him listed, though. So I don't know if something's changed or they've just not arrived yet, which is a possibility as well. So that's 3 exits. That brings Tennessee's total up to 14 now that are in the portal. And, you know, I'm curious to see what we're going to do pitching-wise. We got to have pitchers. We got to have more than 5 pitchers because I'm factoring in Coons, Krenzel, both guys playing in the Cape Cod League right now. Bo Rudy transferred from Kennesaw State. He's playing Cape Cod. Brady Frederick, ETSU's coming in. I've not seen where he's playing this summer. Anson Seibert coming off injury. I highly doubt he's pitching this summer, but he'll be somebody to rely on as well. I mean, who's left? Who's left at this point? I mean, as I go down through here, I'm going by, and there's some of these guys too. I've heard of a couple more that are going to be gone, but I've not seen them officially in the portal yet. I mean, some guys like here's who would be left right now, pitching wise: Andrew DeMont, Stratton Scott, Tanner Franklin's going to be going to the draft. Ben Martin, Tanner Wiggins, Nick Abraham, Seibert, Braden Krenzel, Of course, A.J. Russell to the draft. Tate Strickland's listed on here. I think he's a guy that may be portal bound. Austin Hundley's hit the portal. Aiden Hayes is another one I think could be portal bound. Ryan Combs, curious to see what's with him because to me, it just didn't work out with him this year. Marcus Phillips will be draft. Coons will be back. Breedlove portal. Thomas Crabtree portal. Nate Snead draft. Let's see. Braden Sharp. I'm trying to think, is it Braden Sharp or Braden May that's in? It is Braden Sharp who's in right now. Okay, so Sharp is in the portal. Let me see who else we got here. Ryler Smart's in the portal. Luke Payne is not in the portal. He's a guy I liked when I saw him this year. I thought he had some good stuff, and we didn't see him much later on in the year. So as of right now, he's back. Bryson Thacker portal. Dane Bjorn is scheduled to be back. Loy portal. Braden May back. Michael Sharman back. Arvidsson will be draft. Banky portal. Doyle top 10 in the draft, more likely. So Tennessee still needs more pitchers. And to me, you still need more left-handed pitchers. And I still wouldn't roll out more departures as well. And, you know, like I talked yesterday too, a lot of this, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the draft. I'm increasingly more and more thinking Matt Barr is not making it in. I've not thought that really much to begin with, but following his dad through social media, he's posting about, it looks like he's doing really good in the combines right now. And I think Matt Barr, you know, best of luck to him too if he goes to draft. I hope he makes it to Knoxville, but hey, if that opportunity's there, who can blame him on that? Edmondson, I'll be surprised on him. And then Mason Estrada, I'm curious to hear on him because he was invited to the combine as well. Be interested to see how he plays out. And of course, you've got your freshman coming in. But Tennessee, I mean, you're still after Landon Mack, the Rutgers pitcher. And that's really the only pitcher I've heard right now. There will be more names that pop up. Dotson, the lefty from Mississippi State, has gone to Texas. And this is going to be a theme. Texas is becoming – we're battling Texas. They're kind of a thorn in our side right now, getting to that. So Aiden Robbins, Seton Hall outfielder, visited last week it was. Tennessee felt good about it. Aiden Robbins committed to Texas yesterday, so he is off the board. But Pete Nakos brought it up yesterday, and I thought this was an interesting one too. Of course, we still got Jaron Advincula. From what I've seen, Eric Kane, VolQuest.com, he said Tennessee feels good about their chances with him. He is playing once again in the Cape Cod League this summer. So I don't know if he's waiting. I mean, if you think back last year with Keelan Fisher Doyle, their recruitments went into July. So, you know, it's not unheard of for these things to drag on a little bit. But Nakos of On3 yesterday brought up the number 2 player in the portal. It said it's a Tennessee-Texas battle. Chris Hakopian from Maryland. He is a shortstop, and he was pretty impressive last year as well in his numbers. He's a guy, high contact dude, low strikeout. Based on his numbers last year, I mean, his strikeout percentage was less than 10%. He had 14 home runs, which was one down from his freshman year, so still pretty good. Average was 375, 61 RBIs, 656 slugging, 1.158 OPS. So that's a big, pretty good because his slugging 656, on base percentage 502. Of course, OPS is a combination of the two of those. And he was second team All Big Ten this year. And again, he is rated. He has a year eligibility left, and in some draft boards for next year, he is listed as a top 10 draft pick for 2026. If Tennessee could get him in here, that would be if you get him and Advincula in, that is your middle infield next year. And you're probably looking at Manny Marin at third, Hakopian at short, Advincula at second, and then could it be Levi Clark, Blake Grimmer, or who? You have options there. Your outfield, I mean, you've got Garrett Wright coming in from from Bowling Green. And it was also mentioned as well that Tennessee is in on another Bowling Green guy. Let me find it here. I had it up just a minute ago. DJ Newman said they're trying to get him in as well. So that's, looking at DJ Newman. Let's see, he plays, well, it looks like he's listed as a pitcher / outfielder. So pretty interesting combination there. Be interesting to see what Tennessee recruits him as coming in. Will they, based on what I've seen, it seems teams are recruiting him more as an outfielder. But, it's going to be according to what does he want to do. If a team tells him he can come in, pitch, and play the outfield versus just do one, he may want to do both along the way. But that's your most recent names. I thought the Hakopian name was really interesting because when I first saw him out there, I kind of wondered if that wouldn't be an ideal target for Tennessee. We didn't hear anything on it, and NACO says specifically that from people he's talked to, said a source told him that they're definitely slow playing his recruitment. So I don't know how that goes if we get into a bidding war. I don't know if Tennessee can outbid Texas on some of these guys, if that's what it's coming down to. We know Texas A&M is going to fork out the money on it. Will Tennessee, battle with them and go to bat? It remains to be seen. And I think that's your main feud you're waiting on right now. Now, apparently, Hakopian, Advincula, Landon Mack. That's your big three for Tennessee that's left, but you still got to add some left-handed pitching. There's no way around it. You've basically lost off. Sharman is your main guy coming back, and I think he could withstand to benefit from that role. It's depending on what he wants to do next year. And who's to say he couldn't work his way into being a starter as well? I think Sharman could be a vital part of the team next year. Keep you updated on anything else that comes along here as well. I'll link stuff at the end here to check out. Make sure you hit the like, the share, the subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Channel memberships, Patreons. The more we get, we can start to do something with that. And maybe I'll try to do something here pretty soon with that as well. I would like to kind of get that up and going here as I continue to get settled with this basement-like feel. We're getting close, though. Have a great rest of your day. This is Frank, House of Orange, and I'll see you when I see you.